Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. I am back again for your health and wellness focused reading for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Aquarius. I'm going to lay out, I'm using this new herbal tarot deck that I got recently, and I've been using it in my private readings and everybody really likes it. So this is a health focused reading, okay? And like I said I did a short video more about why I'm doing this and about the deck itself. You know, this is not meant to treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. I'm not liable for anything like that. Okay, these are just suggestions, and I'm sharing my knowledge with you guys. So I'm laying out a Celtic cross, and I'm going to pull out for guys and for girls what you guys need. Okay. So to start off, we're going to start with this. It's so funny because, you know, I think I talked about in my my little short video about dehydration. And so I'm just going to go ahead and say for both guys and girls, you need to stay more hydrated, okay? This is also the herb that this card talks about. This is the Queen of Cups, and this is Lady's Mantle, okay? So females, and I'm just taking notes while I do this so that I don't have to go back. So females, okay, so dehydration is an issue right now for both men and women, okay? And then Lady's Mantle is an herb that is really good as a tincture. Anyone who's prone to excessive bleeding, it strengthens the female reproductive system. You may have an allergy to tomato, citrus, and I would suggest avoiding dairy. If possible, limit red meat and chicken. It's best if you're on a vegan or veggie diet. You must stay hydrated. This is what I wrote. It is also good for you to live by the water. Aquariuses do really well when they live by the water, okay? They are the water bearer. So female Aquariuses, you know, I'm going to write down, you may want to have some allergy testing. If you haven't had allergy testing, I feel like it would be really good for you to get tested to find out what you're allergic to and work on taking some homeopathic drops. And this is where you can get some homeopathic drops at the store. But usually you can get these drops through your naturopath. So if you don't have a naturopath, I would strongly recommend seeing your naturopath. Okay, so that's first and foremost. Guys and girls, allergy testing. Get tested for allergies, especially if you've taken any kind of antibiotics. It's good to find out what your body is reacting negatively to. If it's been a long time since you took antibiotics and you feel like you're not allergic to anything, you may just be a female who's got some reproductive issues, and Lady's Mantle tincture would be my recommendation for you, okay? Now, for the guys, you're having some conflict in relationships, or there's people that are causing you some grief. You've got the Four of Swords here. And you can see this guy is taking some time out. He needs to take time out, okay? So my recommendation for you guys is to take time out, to rest, to get more sleep. You may be getting over an illness, the cold or flu. Mullein is the tincture that I would recommend for you. It's a great expectorant, anti-inflammatory. It's good for all upper respiratory complaints. It's a painkiller. It relieves mucus congestion, sore throat. It's good for stomach cramps, asthma, earaches, and it is a mild sedative. You need to get better sleep. Basically, for you guys, R&R is what's called for, okay? But I'm writing this down so that I can post this for you. I will post the tincture of mullein for you guys. But R&R for you guys. Okay. Now, in the distant past, we've got this King of Pentacles, okay? And the King of Pentacles is someone who, so for guys, someone who has been focused on losing weight, needing to lose weight, having issues with weight. Exercise is definitely necessary. So for you guys, you need to start, working out. I generally don't like gyms, okay? For some of you, you need to join the gym just so you can make sure that you go, or you have something, that kind of keeps you in check. But if you don't like gyms and you're trying to avoid, having to pay for a gym, go outside. Just run down your street, even if you live in the city, find a park, go to the park and do it that way. The herb on here is alfalfa, okay? The alfalfa tincture, or as well as gymnema for blood sugar issues. You need to eat more yogurt and you need to eat less fried foods. This is what was going on kind of in the past, but I feel like the past colors the present. So for some guys, your diet in the past was really heavily, you had some fried, you craved fried foods, okay? And you need to eat more yogurt now, okay? You need to go vegetarian or vegan, similar to the ladies, okay? Be on kind of a low carb diet. Start buying some pasta that's gluten-free, corn rice pasta. And actually, it's interesting. I started eating gluten-free pasta, and it's weird because I tried eating the regular pasta and it did nothing for me. It was so strange. Going back, you'll be really happy once you go to the transition to the gluten-free pasta. I also recommended in conjunction the Siberian ginseng and milk thistle. So we've got that. And then in the recent past, okay, so wait, go back. Okay, so I said the alfalfa tincture, the gymnema for blood sugar, and working on your diet, and Siberian ginseng and milk thistle. I think I wrote in combination, because the Siberian ginseng will help to lose weight, and milk thistle will help to detox your liver, which also helps you to lose weight. So that's why I just wanted to add that back in, why I recommended those herbs. Even though this card speaks to alfalfa, I recommend those other ones in conjunction with alfalfa. If those of you guys who are looking to lose weight, and weight has become or was an issue in the past, it's always good to add a few things in to help weight anyways. Now, in the recent past, okay, you were, guys and our girls, I'm going to say both, okay, we're needing to have some hope, okay? Maybe there was someone in your life that, for some reason, they left your life, okay? Or maybe you took time off, or you took a break, or This could be like even a breakup. I think of this as card as a breakup, and I'll show you this card again. You see this person is looking at this ship that's sailing away. You know, they think it's sailing away, but it's actually coming back. Okay, in the magical world, the ship sailed away at one point, and the ship is actually coming back. And you need to take heart, and you need to have hope. You need to have hope that things are going to get better, that you are going to be well. Okay. The journey is almost over. Okay, so it's the medicine on here is saffron. Okay, and saffron is it's not an herb. It's used in cooking. It's actually from a flower. Okay, and it's very expensive. But it says enjoy cooking with saffron seafood. You need to eat more seafood, especially guys and girls. You need to include more seafood in your diet. You may want to think about going on vacation or taking a cruise. It says your lover will return, okay? So for those of you who are a bit lonely, you know, maybe feeling like you're waiting on someone to come back, which is, you know, half the time I get clients who call me and they say, is he going to come back or is she going to come back? And this person is going to come back, okay? In the recent past, you were waiting for them to come back, and maybe you were feeling a little bit depressed and you had lost some hope, and maybe you lost a little bit of will to live. But it's also okay, so for some of you, it's a relationship that's going to boost your health. You're going to feel healthier when they come back. For some of you, you need to have more hope that you're going to get better, okay? It's just that point where you're just about to get better, but you don't even realize it, okay? It says, the two of you will reunite. Only a little bit of waiting left to do. So since this is in the recent past, you know, it's possible that they're coming back fairly soon. I feel like within a month or two, they're coming back, and I feel like you're gonna feel better. You know, that's just it. You're just going to feel better. Whether you're lonely and you're sick at heart, or whether you're just, you just been through a lot. Aquarius is, I feel like for some of you, you've gone through a lot, but this relationship has tested you. This relationship has put you to the test, and you're waiting for them to come back. And it's interesting. You have what's crowning you for both guys and girls is the Fool. Okay? And the Fool, you can see he's holding a rose. This card is about you need to get up and go. It's about getting up and going. Okay? It says to enjoy freedom and no responsibilities, youth in all its glory, the start of something new, a budding romance, to have new feelings for someone. If you are feeling less motivated, tired, or drained, or not like doing anything, take ginseng, red panics, or Siberian, or capsules. You may be suffering a little bit from adrenal fatigue. The Fool is also about doing things irregardless of the consequences, and there is some temptation involved. So it says also the need to start off in a new direction or path, and it's also about liking someone. So what's crowning you right now is a lot of you probably are just feeling, guys and girls, because to me the Fool is both male and female, okay, in this image. Just like the Three of Wands, you can't really tell if it's a guy or girl. And so I feel like for both male and female Aquariuses, you're feeling like a little bit like tired, like adrenal. You're having adrenal fatigue. And you need to kind of work on your adrenals. Now, it's interesting because I've been doing a lot of research about the adrenal glands, and several things that kind of weaken the adrenal glands is diet is, can weaken your adrenal glands. If you're not eating enough, it puts stress on your adrenal glands. If you're having like one big meal a day, that's not enough. You need to have, 3 meals a day. They don't have to all be big, and a couple of snacks. So you need to kind of graze more, eat less giant meals, like one giant meal, and more like small meals. So I'm getting a tingle on that, so that's very important for you to do, and that helps your adrenal glands. Now, I recently bought a juicer, and the juicer has completely changed my life. I'm in love with this juicer, okay? I can't even tell you. I feel 110 times better than when I didn't have this juicer, okay? And there are specific recipes that you can have that really help build back your adrenals, okay? Like garlic juice, leek juice, carrots, beets, celery, that combination. So I feel like it's important for you to, and then there's also parsley. It's really, really good for the adrenals. Juicing parsley in conjunction with taking ginseng, okay? So if you feel very drained right now in this, moment, take some ginseng, stay on it. I'm going to recommend the red Panax ginseng. I recommend it to a lot of clients because a lot of clients come to me and they're very much stressed out. They're so stressed out because they've moved or they've broken up with somebody and their adrenal glands are really fried. And, a lot of times people get into car accidents and all kinds of crazy things happen. And ginseng will help you. The liquid ginseng, I usually recommend taking one liquid vial thing. It's only 2,000 milligrams, the one that I recommend. Do not take more than, I'd say 4,000 milligrams a day. There are very strong ginsengs that you can buy that are like 6,000 milligrams or more. I do not recommend taking that much all at once. It's better to start off slow and see how you feel, okay? Ginseng will help to repair your adrenal glands. And also, there is a tincture, and I have it, that I've done research on, and it's very good for females. So females, Romania tincture. I am going to write that down. In as well, it helps to repair the adrenals, which actually helps your female cycle come back more into balance. Okay, so Romania is actually Chinese foxglove. It's from flower. Okay, it's really cool stuff. Okay, so guys and girls, heads up, you have the Lovers card. Well, it's not the Lovers. It's the Two of Cups. I think of it as the Lovers card. And you see these two lovely people getting together. This card makes me so happy for you, Aquarius. I can't even tell you. It says, the best relationship possible. Amazing chemistry, true love, hot sex, true partnership, strong respect, desire, and passion. It's just awesome being together. Joy, laughter, and happiness. Strong mutual emotional connection, a foundation of love. It says, okay, so you're kind of going going, why is she talking about love in this health focused, spread? Well, you may be very much focused on love. A lot of people are, okay, right now. And this may be your focus, but also it says the best in health because of the love that is shared. Love is the best thing. Love makes us healthy and happy. And when we're in love, generally we don't get sick. Generally we feel better about our lives. We feel better about our health in general. A lot of times when we're in love, we take better care of ourselves than eating the ice cream and the cookies and the potato chips on the couch and watching movies, on Netflix. We're actually, we go to the gym more. We want to look good. We buy sexy lingerie. We do all kinds of stuff. We actually shave our legs for the women, It's like, love makes everything better. And love is going to make your health better. And so there is somebody coming in for you, I feel, in the month of March that makes you feel really great. And this is going to improve your health. To me, this is the best in health. Best in health. So I feel like, you know, a lot of you are kind of recovering. You're kind of, some of you, not, I wouldn't say a lot of you, some of you are recovering from an illness, but you're going to get better and you're going to find love and you're going to have, your health is going to improve. Now, the herb on this card is the Urva Ursi tincture, which is great for urinary issues. If you've had a lot of sex, it's good for diabetes and after childbirth. So I will post a link to the Urva Ursi. Uva Ursi is a really cool herb. There's a lot of good things about it, and I may post a link to some. I'm gonna write that down. To some health benefits of Uva Ursi, and I probably would recommend the tincture or the capsules. Okay. So moving right along, in the position of emotions, we got. We've got enlightenment and victory, which is yarrow. This is the Ace of Wands, okay? And this is one of the best health cards in my deck. It says, the attainment of true abundance in love and life, finding fulfillment and gratitude in the simple things. Clouds and sunshine and green grass and blue sky, romance, sex and horses, unicorns, magic, good meals, true friends, healthy relationships, and balance and emotional contentment in career, beautiful children and a loving husband. So this is maybe what you want if you don't have these things. But I feel like in March you're going to find some contentment in the little things, the simple things. And this is going to be good for your health. Your emotional health is good, okay? That's good, okay? And because you have this love coming in, I feel like it's going to make everything better. Okay, I really do. The herb is one of my favorite herbs. If you're a female and you have fibroid issues, this says the yarrow herb is the best for fibroid tumors. And it says take the tincture or the capsules. Both are good. I'm going to post a link to both the tincture and the capsules for yarrow. If you're a female Aquarius, and you have fibroid issues, okay? It helps to stop the bleeding. It helps to reduce the fibroids, the size of the fibroids, and it just helps the uterus kind of get back in shape. So that to me is very important. Okay. Oh, there it is. I lost my pen for a second. Okay, so I'm going to post a link for both the tincture and the capsules for the yarrow. Okay. Now, what's coming in from the outside is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups, it's interesting, is infertility, okay? Infertility issues. This is for females, okay? So I'm going to post a link. This is partridge berry. It's interesting because you take partridge berry in combination with yarrow. It's great combination. So it's called squavine. And, you know, obviously for back in the day, you know, the Native Americans used it to treat, you know, fertility issues that women may have had back then. And it's good for, just good for women overall, okay? But it says, you know, for all OBGYN issues, it says take in combination with the yarrow, the Romania, which I also, it's interesting that I recommend it, and red raspberry leaf. I'm going to post the red raspberry leaf. It's good in a tea. You can also take it in the tincture. Interesting. This is the desire to have children. So what's coming in for you in March feels like you're having, some of you, not all of you, have a desire, want to have children. If you're a guy, you have money, but you have no one to share it with. Okay, so you feel like you want, you want this Two of Cups. This is what you're looking for. You feel like that's going to make you feel better about life. That's going to make you healthier. If you're if you feel very lonely, you feel like you've been waiting for a long time for the right person, okay, and for some reason it hasn't happened, do not despair, do not lose hope, because it's not good for your health to lose to have that kind of attitude. You can manifest the right person. You just have to think, more. You have to just think more positively and write down what is it that you want. Say a special prayer. Ask the angels to bring you this person. Okay? I feel like the main thing is that you want to have children, and so some female Aquariuses may be trying to get pregnant and or trying to boost their fertility. Okay? And the guys, you're feeling a little bit lonely. You're feeling like you may also have a desire to have children, and you may not have the right partner yet. So there's nothing really to take for guys for this card. For the ladies, I would suggest taking the partridge berry, which is squaw vine. Okay. It says there is great abundance. Okay, so it's interesting because I see this as being a financial card, interestingly enough, as well. So for guys and girls, this is a financial abundance. It's interesting. When we have finances, we look for love. When we don't have finances, to hell with love. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times people put their finances on the top priority, and they don't prioritize the other stuff. But I feel like right now, it's March especially, it's going to be really good financially for a lot of Aquariuses, and you're going to start to think more about your health. You're going to think more about your romance. You're going to start to think, okay, I need to take some things to boost my fertility. What can I do? And I'm going to post those links for those of you who are interested. Now, in the position of attitude, we've got this Knight of Swords, and so this is speaking to guys, okay? It says to have a bad cough or suffering from bronchitis. I feel like some of you are suffering from like chronic bronchitis or like a cold that's just kind of plaguing you. Some of you may have asthma. Someone who is defending truth at all costs. It's saying you're a good guy. You're willing to risk all for the sake of honesty and righteousness, and you are very brave. Wild cherry bark. This is also can have lung issues. Wild cherry bark, I wrote you can take the tincture or the tea. So for those of you guys, I'm going to be posting a link to the wild cherry bark for you guys who maybe have some lung issues or bronchial stuff. Bromelain as well. It's a great and chestal honey. Bromelain is from the tops of is from pineapple actually, and it's a great expectorant. And chestal honey helps kind of soothe the cough. I gave it to my old boss once who had chronic bronchitis, and he didn't cough. He was basically going through like a coughing fit like all day. He couldn't stop coughing, and so I said, let me bring you this stuff. So I went out and I got it for him, and I brought him in the next day, And he went 8 hours without coughing. Within the day before, he had coughed all day. He basically coughed all night. He couldn't stop coughing. So Chetzel honey will really help you as well. But I am going to write down the wild cherry bark for you. Okay, so the outcome I feel like this is for females, but since this is the outcome, and there are things about this that I think is applicable to guys, I will say overall, both male and female Aquariuses, you are staying up too late at night. You need to get more sleep. We got the mullein, so difficult. You may have had some relationship issues or conflict in relationships at some point. For some guys, you're having some conflict in relationships, or you're just not, you're kind of under the weather. Okay, some guys are under the weather, and you need to get better sleep. Females, it's also need to get better sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and say everyone in general in March needs to watch their sleep cycle, okay? Go to bed at a reasonable hour. Be in bed by 10, be asleep by 10:30, okay? Wake up, earlier in the morning so that you're on 7, 8 o'clock at the latest, and you're on this, sleep cycle, okay? It says staying up too late at night, needing more sleep, needing more time off. To meditate or to do guided meditation. I said get a sleep machine, maybe get a massage. You need to take also some alone time. So in March, you need to have some alone time to find inner peace. I said it's okay to be alone sometimes. Healing others. You may be a woman kind of like me, working with the angels. You may be a spiritual healer. So if you are a spiritual healer, and you're watching this video and you're going, you're right, I'm not getting enough sleep. You're not really recharging your batteries the way you should. You're giving a lot to others, but you're not taking time to recharge your batteries. And you need therapy just as much as everybody else needs therapy. So you need to get your massage. Go and find a massage place, get a massage, and relax and take time off. And don't be afraid to cross off some days in your week where, you're not working. You're not giving away your energy to anyone. I mean, if you have family, obviously, you're giving your energy to them, that's fine. But I'm talking about to any of your clients, similar to me, I have to take time off at some point, And so the outcome is the star, okay? And the star is healing. In pretty much all decks, all tarot decks, the star is healing. The star is an amazing card. But health-wise, it says, you're staying up too late at night. The herb on here is skullcap. And skullcap is really cool. And I'm getting that I should recommend the tincture to you. So I'm going to post a link to more about skullcap. As well as the link to where you can buy it. And I think that's it. So I hope this, was insightful for you and helpful to some of you. And I wish you the best. Feel free to let me know what you think. And I send you all the best. Big hugs, big kisses, and all the best in health. I will be back for more. All right, take care. Talk to you guys soon.